guys rather play than practice, so they're probably pretty happy with it.
Obviously, what you guys did last time on the road against Oklahoma worked. What do you expect then to kind of change to combat what you guys took to them?
Well, that's the great thing about our league. You play everybody twice, so everybody makes adjustments. And from those adjustments, usually after the first couple minutes of the game, you know what they are. So with us, it's probably a little different from the standpoint our team's a little different right now. So and McNeese didn't play for them last game, so their team's a little bit different. So I think everybody makes tweaks, makes adjustments. Might not make as many this game because the original game plans might work better with different personnel.
Scott, how do you keep just looking like you're the happiest man on earth with the things that have gone on?
Well, blessed from the standpoint life's short. I mean, my dad's very optimistic, and I mean, there's only one way to live, and we don't know when it's coming to an end, so you want to make every day count. And at the end of the day, we get to play basketball. I mean, it's not the toughest, it's not the hardest thing. It keeps you up at night when you lose, but at the same time, it's a blessing and a privilege. So we get to work with great young men every day, and it's our job to put them in the best position to be successful, not only academically, not only in basketball, but also for the rest of their life.
Has this tested that, though? I mean, you're...
Well, there's that line, fake it till you can make it, right?
Mario said, you're the same day. Has this tested it a little bit?
Oh, I mean, in the Bible, they got stories of Gideon and Job, and they got good examples.
They weren't smiling like that.
Worked out for both of them, though.
Is that the same message you tell the players, though? Because they're upbeat as well, and they've gone through a lot of adversity, and they're a relatively young team.
Yeah, we were talking about Gideon the other day, and you kind of felt like that with the losses we've had.
Scott, obviously y'all beat them by 30 up there. Would you expect them to be pretty motivated coming down here?
Yeah. And at the same time, I know we're motivated because we're playing for a lot too. We're trying to get back to the winning ways, trying to compete for a championship, and trying to get to the NCAA tournament. So there's a lot of stuff we're playing for too.
Worst case scenario, if King and Mackay aren't able to go tomorrow night, how confident are you in the rest of the team based on their performance against KSU?
Well, Smokey said he'd play 5 minutes for us, so we're feeling a little bit better. But you want man, you want zone, what do you want to play?
5 minutes.
What was your question? I'm sorry.
Worst case scenario, King and Mackay can't go tomorrow. How confident are you in the team based on their performance against KSU?
Well, the great thing is we did a lot of things well. Unfortunately, not enough to get the win, and we need to correct the things we didn't do well, and then play with that same energy, passion, excitement. And I tell you, our fans were tremendous, and the reality is weekday games are a lot harder to get to, and for any of those fans that can make it tomorrow, I always say you can watch a game or affect a game, and we need you to affect it tomorrow, so we could really use that support too.
You say you can stay in that mode of living life is too short. Well, what about the players? Can you see anything where it's wearing them down at all?
I don't know what wears a 17 or 18-year-old down except for term papers and final exams. Everybody's tired the day after a game, and Mondays are quick turnarounds. At the same time, when the game comes around, they're always excited, ready to go. Players get over losses a lot quicker than coaches do normally.
Coach, if Mackay and King can't play, who do you look for to calm the team down at the end of the game to close it out?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the guys who kind of...
Did it before, yeah. The great thing is we got some experience last game, And each game early in the year, we had some experience without Mario and without Makai. So each game these guys play in those situations, they gain experience. So hopefully each and every game will be better come down the stretch just from being in those situations. And unfortunately, you don't get experience till you get experience. And that's why coaches always like juniors and seniors being out there, and freshmen and sophomores basically learning from watching or having someone else to lead that way. But it is what it is, and it's a great opportunity for young people to step up.
How has Butler done compared to what you expected from him when the season started?
I mean, he's come a long way, and you look with our team, especially with Jared not having the summertime, and I mean, we didn't really have Makai, Matt, Rio. I mean, a bunch of them had injuries and weren't able to gel in the summertime, and how far they've come in a short period of time is tremendous. So hopefully we can just keep improving a little bit, because 1 or 2 possession games, it's 1 or 2 plays make the difference.
Scott, do you attribute that closing stretch to that experience, or was it a little bit of running out of gas?
You could go either way. I think K-State, first of all, won the game because they made winning plays. They made big shots, got big rebounds, made big defensive plays. And there's some areas we could have done a little bit better in. So fatigue makes cowards of us all, and I think K-State's pretty used to their rotation right now, so they're good about it. With us, we've had so many different rotations, and I tell you that the thing that's impressed me with our guys the most, it's really hard to go from not playing to playing a lot to not playing to playing to not playing to just the different roles within a year. I mean, normally if you're not playing, you can be a great teammate because you're used to that. It's really hard. One game I'm not playing, then I'm starting, then I'm not playing again, and they've really kept the team first, which is tremendous, and a compliment to their character.
Scott, did you see maybe a couple of guys yesterday were probably more used to playing 15, 20 minutes, all of a sudden they're playing 30 or so? Could you see them maybe trying to get over that hurdle?
Definitely fatigue sets in, and when you exert so much energy to do what you do, to stay in the game, and give yourself a chance to be successful, because there's no way to play this. Either it's 100% or it's not good enough, and so they exerted a lot of effort. That's why the crowd was really big for us, because that helped us too.
Scott, with all the changes, the Saturday, Monday turnaround, especially with some road games, I guess this is a home game coming up, it can be a grind, but at the same time, does that allow you to have more practice time back to back to back before the next game? Does that help?
It helped us the first couple of Saturdays to Mondays. This Saturday to Monday, it all depends on how many guys we have in practice. So, but you like that part of it. It hurts you in this part of it, where a couple more days right now, if we didn't play till Wednesday, guys would have a better chance to be healthy too.
Will this be a fairly, obviously, just one day to prepare, but will this be a fairly light practice as far as physicality, that kind of thing? Is that the way it usually is on the Sunday?
Yeah, it's lighter than definitely any other day, and especially when you exerted so much energy yesterday. This will be more study through film and then less contact.
Scott, could you have imagined a scenario where you would play OKK for 10 minutes in a game? Like, he's in the rotation. He wasn't just like playing at the end of the game.
And he really did a great job, and I know the bench was really excited for him. Normally with our rotation, obviously he's not playing unless it's a good result or a bad result, and we like the good result when he's playing at the end. But I thought he did a great job, and especially without having a lot of reps. And he's a special kid. He's a great teammate, great person, and I mean he does so much to help our team. A lot of times we always look at teams and it's who's on the court, but if you're not prepared for being on the court, you're not any good, and that's where the team comes in, and those guys have been great. Davion, Maceo, Jackson all year helping prepare our guys and scout team.
So particularly on the defensive end, he knew what he was doing. It wasn't like he was
Yes and no from the standpoint, he probably knew more what our opponents do on the defensive end since he used to play in their defenses more than ours, yeah. So, yeah, he did a good job. Last year when he was in our zone, he would guard from one sideline to the other. This time he was a little more reserved.
On the opposite standpoint of not knowing when you're gonna step onto the floor, obviously Makai and King didn't ever expect to not
Mhm.
be in the situation that they are. How have you seen them be handling that? Because so far it's sounding it's day to day, not like a Tristan, like you can
Yeah.
change that mindset. So how have you seen them kind of handle this?
No, I mean, they're doing whatever they can rehab-wise and trying to take care of their body at the same time. It's hard on them, obviously, especially being their last year. Thank you, guys. Appreciate